Today we have our first MGC big cubes. For 5 and 6, my mains right now are the Valk 5 and the Shadow. The Valk 5 will be tough to beat, but I want to see if the MGC 6x6 beats the Shadow. Right now this is super loose, and if you try and corner cut, it will definitely pop. This looks and feels a lot like the Moyu Aoshi GTS, where it turns definitely faster than the Shadow, which is awesome. For big cubes, it's really important that they turn fast, that way you don't tire out. But from first impressions, it does seem like it catches less than the Aoshi. Alright, let's quickly look at the 5x5. So this seems like it could be really good. It is also super fast, and it's a little loose right now, so I think I'm gonna tighten it and see if it's still good. Thank you to Speedcube Shop for sending me these cubes, and if you wanna buy anything, links are in the description as well as a discount code. So I've done one session on each of these, and here are my thoughts. Now keep in mind that both these cubes have not been broken in a lot yet, and I find that big cubes get significantly better over time. Now for the 6x6, it's faster than the Shadow, and it's a little bit harder to control, but I don't know if that's going to always be that way, because I'm going to get used to it. Anyway, I'm actually getting exactly my normal times, and I have a 147 here on camera, and I have a few other 147s that I also got, which all pretty much tie my PB, and that's just in the first little bit of using this. So because this is so much faster than the Shadow, even though I'm not used to it yet, I feel like that more than makes up for it, and I'm actually averaging maybe even slightly faster than I was on the Shadow. I'm still more comfortable on the Shadow, so that tells you how good the MGC 6x6 is. And guys, it's going to be around $25. I don't know what the price is yet, it's not on Speedcube Shop yet, but if you're into 6x6, I highly recommend this because it is so much better than every other cube except for the Shadow, which is so much more expensive as well. It still feels like the Aoshi GTS, where it's fast, locks up a bit, and has low friction, but the MGC 6x6 feels like what the Aoshi GTS should have been. Anyway, I love this cube, and it's definitely my main already. Now for the MGC 5x5, again, I've tightened the screws by about half a turn, and this is really good. The best 5x5 on the market right now is the Valk, but I don't have to compare it directly to the Valk because this is going to be a lot cheaper at under $25. And it's crazy to say that these two cubes feel highly comparable in my opinion. I do feel like the Valk is better, but I do pretty well on the MGC as well, maybe about 2 seconds slower, but then again, it's not broken in and I'm not used to it. The Valk is definitely slower, but that's not a bad thing because the Valk is, I think, already at a pretty good speed. The MGC 5x5 being faster just makes it harder to control for me right now, but that may not always be true as I get used to it and as it breaks in. Especially as it breaks in, the corner cutting may get better. Right now, the MGC is good enough that I can imagine it could be my main, but I don't think that's going to happen. The Valk is just so good. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Again, super impressed with YJ, especially with their low prices. They're beating the 6x6 and 5x5 other flagship prices by so much. So if you're getting into 5x5 or 6x6, I highly recommend these two as they're quite cheap and they're really good. Alright, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time.